will let you go. He gotta let you go when I get through with it. Stop trying to fight against your enemy. Stop trying to fight against those that spread your name out there, talking about you behind your back and doing all. God got purpose for your life. Keep on going. Keep trusting God, because when God gets through with it. Moses was totally confused.
Yeah, right.
Moses didn't understand what was going on. But all God wanted him to do was trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me, man. You're not going down there for nothing. I know the ending. I'm Alpha, I'm Omega, I'm the beginning, I'm the end, I'm the author, I'm the finisher. I know what's going to take place. Trust me, they will let you go. My God, today, they will let you go. Trust me, cancer will let you go. Trust me. He said, trust me. He's going to let you go. I know your understanding is no. That far you going to understand. Oh, he said no, so I got to go.
Look out, preacher.
God said, no. You stay there.
Stand back.
Jesus.
You trust me. He said, because what I'm about to do in your sight, right there in the midst of everybody, they going to know that I am God. They gonna know who I am. You got to understand, it's not all about your little self anyway. It's about what God is trying to accomplish in the earth. God is using you, and your happy self ought to be glad that God want to use somebody like us. We have the audacity to hold our head up and be proud and talk about this and that. Only reason God is using you because he loves you. Ooh, my God, today. Walk around because we can preach or because we can sing that God owes us something. God don't owe you a hill of a bean. You ought to be glad God gave you an opportunity to speak or preach or a voice to sing. Or a way to get your talent out or whatever. Moses said, here I am, Lord. Send me. I don't understand what I'm doing, but I'm trusting you every step of the way. I'm trusting you, Lord. In my closing, Moses was a prisoner to purpose. Because although Moses didn't understand where God was taking him to and how he was doing things, Moses still went. Moses still went. He still went. He still went.
Yes, sir.
These are things that happen or become when you become a prisoner of purpose. Y'all can stand up all over the bed. I'm going to give y'all these three things and we through.
Amen.
You're right, Pastor.
When you become a prisoner of purpose.
Yes, sir.
A prison is a place. A place that sometimes become, number one, confusion.
All right.
It becomes confusing. Why am I here?
Jesus.
You got a lot of brothers that's in prison for real that hadn't done nothing.
All right.
They was just in the wrong place at the wrong time for real.
That's right.
And I know we said 99% of them say that. But you actually got that 1% that have got caught up.
That's right.
From hanging out.
That's right.
And so it becomes a place of confusion.
Yes.
You don't understand what God is doing in my life. I can't put my finger on. You ever said that before? There's something I can't quite put my finger on.
right, Pastor.
That's all right.
That's right.
So when you become a prisoner of God's purpose, it's sometimes confusing.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
God will lead you to an area or a place where you say, man, I don't think this. But God, hey, if you brought me here, then hey, I'm here. Hello, somebody.
That's right.
Sometimes you'll be saying, man, God, no, is this really God?
All right, all right.
God, are you really saying this to me? And sometimes it becomes confusing.
Speak well.
Moses was confused.
All right.
Confused, man. He didn't know. All he had was trust in God.
All right.
His trust in God caused him to go to Egypt.
All right.
Because of his understanding what it caused him to go to Egypt, he never would have went.
The win.
Hello, somebody. I need to say that one more time because somebody said, what? I heard your spirit. If his understanding could have led him to Egypt, he never would have went.
That's right. Speak well.
If every step that you take, you had to understand it, then you'll be standing still.
That's right.
Lord, I don't understand how you get, how I'm gonna pick my feet up and then take the step over. How that operate, Lord? Lord said, don't worry about it, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Now, the second thing that prison, becoming a prison of purpose, of God's purpose, it becomes number two, it becomes a commitment.
All right.
Place of commitment. Place of commitment. You man, in order to do what God called you to do, go on with the purpose of God for your life, you got to be committed. You got to be committed. And that's what the church is liking today. It's a full household of committed people. Let me show you something. Folk are not committed because they don't understand purpose.
Don't understand.
How long you been in church? If you're not understanding commitment, you don't understand purpose. God is calling for commitment. You got to be committed. Being a prisoner of God's purpose, man, you got to, it's a place of commitment. It's a place of confusion. It's a place of commitment. We got to commit our ways unto the Lord. Hello, somebody. When you commit your way to the Lord, amen. Finish me out, man. I'm paraphrasing. Look, that's it. Look, when you commit your ways to God, you saying, Lord, you show me, you lead me, you guide me.
That's right.
You guide me.
That's right.
That's why a lot of, let me tell you something. That's why you can't. That's why God can't trust a lot of us. Because we ain't committed.
All right now.
That's right. Speak well.
It's the same when we committed to everything but God. Hello, somebody. I'm quite sure Moses was committed to his job. He loved working for his father-in-law.
All right.
And I'm quite sure he was committed to the job.
Come on.
But when Moses got conversation from God and got instruction from God that God had a purpose for him, Moses said, God, I know I'm committed to this, but I'm more committed to you.
That's right.
That's right. Speak well.
That's right.
Hello, somebody.
That's right.
It's a place of confusion. It's a place of commitment. Last but not least, it's a place of comfort.
Speak well.
Place of comfort. It's a place of comfort, man. When you know that you walking in purpose of God, when you know that you walking in the will of God, man, I don't care what nobody say, who say what, who say, I'm going to be like the word. For me and my house, we going to serve the Lord. You can go wherever you want to go. I'm fully persuaded nothing will separate me from the love of God. When we are prisoners to God's purpose.
All right.
Preach on, Pastor.
That's right.
We're a prisoner to his purpose.
All right.
See, some of us have made bond. Some of us have made bond.
My.
We no longer a prisoner to God's purpose.
All right now.
Hello, somebody. Some of us have made bond.
Come on, preacher.
We think we in his will.
Help us, help us, help us.
Amen. But you know what? It's bad when we get set up in pride where we can't go to God and say, God, I need to know my purpose.
Speak well. Speak well.
I need to know my purpose.
All right.
God gonna tell you, okay, this is a place
My Lord.
that you have to be a prisoner.
My Lord.
You have to be a prisoner. Oh, you don't have to wear the blues or you don't have to wear the stripes.
All right.
But you got to be a prisoner.
Amen.
Hello, somebody. You got to be a prisoner to it. Amen. You got to be a prisoner to God's purpose, man. You got to be. Look, I know it's confusing sometimes.
Speak well.
You
No, it's
right,
confusing.
Pastor.
It's confusing. And you just, sometimes you get to the point where you can't even hear God.
Yes, right. Speak well, preacher.
Hello, somebody. I know it's easy for us to sit up here in the pulpit and say, man, stand still and hear God.
Speak well.
Sometimes we just don't hear. And that's the truth.
Speak well.
Part of understanding is hearing.
Right.
Y'all heard the definition. It had hearing now. So sometimes we don't hear God to the point that we understanding.
Speak
Come
well.
on, Pastor. Come on, Pastor.
Speak well.
Hello.
Amen. Sauce.
Just this week, I want to see the hands of somebody that went through some stuff, man, and you know that God, you didn't even understand what